Hello everyone and welcome to our new video, where today we are going to be checking out the top 5 best budget smartphones in the market in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these budget smartphones, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Xiaomi Redmi 4X. The Xiaomi Redmi 4X is an incredibly affordable smartphone that packs a stylish design with a powerful hardware, which guarantees long years of usage without any noticeable decrease in terms of performance. From a design perspective, the Redmi 4X is finished with a gold and white color combo, which gives it a clean and stylish look. In addition, this unit has a 5-inch IPS LCD screen that can handle up to 16 million colors, so by default, everything you see will look exceptionally good. At the back, you will instantly notice the camera and the fingerprint scanner, which will let you unlock the device and make you more secure when it comes to theft and similar undesirable situations. Now let's talk about the performance. The Redmi 4X is powered by an octa-core 1.4 GHz Cortex-A53 processor with 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage, so you can install plenty of apps and games without any problem. On the other side, the RAM memory is more than enough to let you use many apps in the background while chatting with your friends or doing regular web browsing. The camera is surely one of the best points that this smartphone possesses. The rear camera has 13 megapixels with f2.2 aperture and face detection autofocus, which is really cool because you can capture fast-moving objects without missing any detail. The front 5 megapixel camera has an f2.2 aperture, so regardless which one you're going to use, your photos will be really detailed and realistic. The camera can also record 1080p videos at 30 fps, which is really cool for the price you're paying. Before we end, I want to inform you that the battery is non-removable and it can last for a whole day with heavy usage, so you wouldn't have to bring your charger with you all the time. Next up, at number 4, we have the LG V20. The LG V20 is a 5.7-inch smartphone which combines Android 7.0 Nougat OS with powerful sound and camera performance. So from the very beginning, you already know that you can't go wrong if you ever decide to purchase it. From a design perspective, the V20 looks gorgeous due to its Titan Grey finish that wraps the entire smartphone except for the 5.7-inch IPS LCD touchscreen. At the lower right side, you will see a little button which serves as a catch mechanism for the metal backplate, which will allow you to access the removable battery, the microSD card slot and the SIM card slot. What makes this smartphone differ from the others in this price range is the dual rear camera system, of which one is 16 megapixels while the second one is 8 megapixels, and they support auto shot, gesture shot and gesture interval shot, so you can capture photos in variety with a simple hand movement and a smile. Now let's talk about the features. The V20 integrates a powerful quad-core processor, 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal memory, but of course, if you want even more storage, then you will have to apply a microSD card which is sold separately, and a Hi-Fi Quad TAC chipset which will produce quality audio with less distortion and better dynamic range. The screen is not only exceptionally responsive, but it is also protected with a Corning Gorilla Glass 4 protection, which will reduce the damage made by accidental drops or from scratches. Another great thing about the phone is that it can open an additional window that sits on the top of the regular display. LG did this with the intention to make your navigation a lot more convenient, such as easy access to your favorite apps, recent contacts, and notifications. The battery life handles up to 23 hours of talk time, around 6 days on a standby mode or 7 hours of continuous usage, so you will be fine. Overall, the LG V20 is worth of considering, and if you ever decide to buy it, you won't be disappointed. Next up, at number 3, we have the Moto G5. The Moto G5 is a spectacular smartphone which is known for its durable battery life that can satisfy even the most demanding users. So let's get started and find out why are people so satisfied with this unit. From a design perspective, the G5 features an all-metal construction that is covered with a lunar grey color that wraps up every part of the phone except the screen. At the front right, there is a 5 megapixel wide-angle selfie camera and button that serves as a navigation point, while at the back you can find a 12 megapixel HD camera and a circular finger scanner which will exclude you from the need to remember passwords, since all you have to do is just place your finger and unlock it immediately. Now let's talk about the performance of this phone. The Moto G5 uses a 2 GHz octa-core processor, 4GB of RAM, 64GB of internal memory, and it is powered by Android 7.0 that has plenty of new features of which you can take an advantage in order to enhance your multitasking capabilities. People claim that except the battery, for which we will talk soon, they also have a really positive opinion for the 5.2 touchscreen, which is very responsive and capable of displaying vibrant and lifelike colors with many details. In my opinion, Motorola did a fantastic job with the camera quality and performance, due to the fact that they have utilized the dual autofocus pixel technology, which gives the camera 10 times more pixels on the sensor and makes it 60% faster in subject locking, so you can easily capture objects that move really fast, without having to deal with blurriness. The battery life, as I've stated at the beginning, is exceptionally durable. To be more precise, it can last for around 10.5 hours of continuous usage. To conclude, the G5 would be a great upgrade to your existing smartphone because it offers a quality battery, screen and hardware which is not that common with smartphones in this price range. Moving on, at number 2 we have the Honor 7X. The Honor 7X is a bang for the buck and surely one of the best, if not the best in its price range, due to its remarkable specs that will ensure long years of usage with fast performance even if you have multiple ads running in the background. From a design perspective, the Honor 7X features a fully metal, attractive design that is accompanied by an edge-to-edge all-screen design with an 18:9 aspect ratio instead of a traditional 16:9, so you will have a huge space for playing games, web surfing and chatting. This unit has a 2-megapixel camera on the front and dual 16-megapixel cameras on the back, which is super for the set price due to the fact that your photos and videos will look exceptionally realistic. In addition, the dual 16-megapixel cameras are furtherly enhanced by the integration of the PDAF technology, which strengthens the focus so you will never miss anything. At the rear side, there is also a fingerprint sensor that is really easy to reach, so you can hold the phone with only one hand and unlock it without any problems. Now let's talk about the features. The Honor 7X has 3GB of RAM and 32GB of ROM, which is quite good for its price. And you can always extend it to the maximum by using a memory card if you require more memory. The screen has a Full HD resolution or 2160 by 1080 in terms of pixels, but a really notable thing about this screen is its split screen function. You can access this feature by holding the square navigation icon, and after that you will be able to run 2 applications at the same time. You shouldn't worry about the space either, since this smartphone has a really wide screen. I also want to inform you that the battery life can last for a full day thanks to the integrated Kirin 659 chipset, which prolongs the battery life by supporting the power saving technology. Overall, the Honor 7X is a must, so if you're looking for a budget smartphone, this would be a top choice for you. To finish off our list, at number 1 we have the Huawei Mate SE. The Huawei Mate SE is an impressive smartphone and one of the most sold products on the market because it packs 4GB of RAM, 64GB of ROM and durable battery life, so you will basically have a premium smartphone for a price that is suitable for anyone's budget. From a design perspective, the Huawei SE features a stylish aluminum body with rounded edges that houses a 5.93-inch edge-to-edge screen with an aspect ratio of 18:9, so you will have a huge space for chatting and other entertainment stuff. At the front, you won't find any fancy buttons, but instead there is only the Huawei logo and the 8-megapixel front camera. But don't worry, the so-called virtual buttons are embedded to the screen and you can see and use them when you unlock the phone. On the rear side, there are 2 cameras of which one is 16 megapixels while the second one is 2 megapixels, and they will help you take professional photos that will have accurate colors and many details because of their quality. Slightly below the cameras, there is also a circular finger sensor, which is really accurate and it takes only 0.2 seconds to unlock your phone. That's pretty good. The Mate SE uses an octa-core 2.3 GHz processor and has 4GB of RAM, 64GB of storage, while the operating system is EMUI 5.1, which is based on the Android 7.0. These specs are fantastic because you can install many apps, games and also open multiple apps at once without feeling any noticeable difference on the performance. This smartphone supports up to 2 nano SIM cards, and a really cool thing about the SIM card slots is that you can insert a microSD card and expand your storage to up to 256GB. However, you would have to pay additionally for the SD card. To conclude, if you're looking for a quality smartphone without spending a large amount of money, then the Huawei SE would be a great option for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you wanna find out the price and more information about these smartphones, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. And if you have any questions related to them, you can leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.